Guys, what's something women fail to notice about you? That sometimes I'm perfectly content with just sitting in silence and vibing without either a thought or a need for conversation. Everything. I feel invisible no matter what. I'm screaming in new tab yet I'm trapped in incognito. That I came in second place in a yo-yo contest in 3rd grade. That I want a genuine loving relationship. And I somehow have 48 followers on Reddit and that doesn't help much with my dating life LMAO. That I am like me. You want someone like me as a boyfriend? I am like me. How are you single? Why can't I find a guy like you? And other similar phrases. They fail to notice that I am a guy like me. How much I just want comfort. Give me a blanket, a joint, and a hug. Other than that, I don't want your money, ass, sex, material items, house, whatever. It isn't that I wouldn't like those things. But it's backwards. If you don't have those things but comfort me, I'll be a lot happier than if you do have those things and never give me a simple hug. When I was like 8, a random lady stopped me on my bike to chat with me. By the end of the convo, she said I had the most beautiful eyelashes she had ever seen. Either she was lying, or it went completely unnoticed for the remainder of my life. That I'm a person and not a wallet or dick with legs, nor a source of free labor. I exist. I hope. That we get depressed too. We hide it because we learn not to bother other people with our problems' feelings. We hide how we are really feeling so no one else has to deal with our issues. That I too want to be the little spoon. That I have 3 small scars hand. One on my upper back. The other lower back which are from a knife. I was stabbed 3 different times by my ex. That is why I keep my distance from you. Don't take it personally. That I'm not hitting on them. I'm just friendly and outgoing sometimes. I'm gay. This man beside me is my boyfriend. I don't want to fuck you. How irresistible I am. That I'm very well off. I don't have a great car. I have a truck from 1980. And a SUV from 2005. I don't dress fancy. Usually I'm dirty and use farm clothes. Basically most times you can see me as a farm worker. What women and men don't know is that I was a very successful software engineer. And retired in my 40s. I do work at a farm. But I own the farm. The confidence is a facade. I want love. I have feelings. I'm 6'4", 240 pounds and muscular as hell, but I am one of the most emotional men I've ever met. It's hard because I feel like I should be a tough guy, but god damn it, I value communication and want to be cuddled. That I am alive. My invisible friend. That I secretly have a six-pack under my gut. My presence. But that's mostly due to intentional effort on my part. I stood out when I was younger. Almost always in negative ways, so I work to change that. At times. I think I do too good of a job. Earlier this year, I was waiting for a crossing light on foot at a street corner and I felt a bump into my left shoulder. A woman was crossing the other street and walked into me without noticing I was standing there. I want to be able to navigate through Target without substantial difficulty. But I don't want closer attention. If that makes sense. I exist. That despite my face, I'm actually probably one of the nicest men they will meet. I just look mad all the time. I have RBF. No, I'm not mad or upset. I'm thinking or nothing is happening upstairs. My face is in neutral. That's all. Me. Women always see my disability first and me second. I don't want sex, I just want to be loved. That I've got that ambition, baby. Look in my eyes. This week I'm mopping floors. Next week it's the fryers. That I actually love being catcalled, so, Feel free. There's a human underneath all their judgmental thoughts. That I don't need to spend $1,000 a day just to be happy. That I'm not a backup plan. Two things first. If I actually talk, it means I've thought about what I am saying. No need to read more into it than what is said. Second, I'm not stubborn or close-minded. I've just already thought other options through that it's not worth my time to revisit some things. My existence. Literally just want emotional understanding, but many women resort to emotional games manipulation to play test men. Stop. It's what makes you undesirable. That I've cleared the entire map in Morrowind. They've no idea how much of an achievement it is. Their panties should be wet just by looking in my direction thanks to this. That I actually lost my left leg in an accident when I was 6. What you actually see in its place is my enormous penis. It's so big my bellend is a perfect fit for my size 11 shoes. It amazes me no one has ever cottoned on. My existence. My existence lol. How I always stand between them and danger, discomfort or injury. That I'm not borderline underweight because I'm lazy and play video games all day. I spend a fortune battling my extremely high metabolism as I exercise and try to eat 4K calories a day to gain weight. My magnum condom for my massive dong. That I am a fantastic dungeon master. That I code switch specifically to be non-threatening to white women after some bad experiences with Karens as a kid. After seeing it with their own eyes, the women in my group think it's ridiculous that sketch men are more scared of me than the average guy because I'm a big teddy bear who wouldn't hurt anyone. My abs, mainly because there's a thick layer of fat I need to get rid of. My improved posture. Women fail to notice struggling guys. They notice only winners. Some winners might have been struggling for some years before winning. But due to some reason these guys do not share about their past struggle with the girl. Since they believe girls can't emphasize with it. Also the girl will not show much interest in it. So most of the time, both winning and struggling guys' struggle goes unnoticed by women. Everything. That I can solve a Rubik's Cube in less than 30 seconds. I exist. That I entered a Beyblade tournament when I was a kid. My existence. That I'm not sending signals. I just want to be friends and I'm interested in you and your life happily in a relationship already. Me. That if I'm being nice it doesn't necessarily mean I'm hitting on you. Maybe I'm just being polite. We can either end up fucking or just have a beer and get shit-faced like dudes. It's fine either way. My existence. Usually their first impression is that I am a fuckboy. I have no idea why. I don't think I dress or act like a fuckboy. I am pretty much the opposite of it. I mean I do crack very bad dad jokes and am pretty open, but I honestly don't feel like those are fuckboy things. Doesn't really bother me. Just strange because I am usually very well aware of what I do and how. I suppose it is my mystery that I can't solve about myself. For now. That I exist. Well, my wife says I have a really big dick. But she makes me wear pants in public so, although I suppose really everyone fails to notice that, it's probably a good thing too. That it doesn't matter that I am a sweet guy, I can be tough when it comes to difficult times. My existence. That I'm not interested in them in the way they're assuming. I was just wondering how your day's going, Jill. I don't care if you have a boy, girlfriend, husband, wife, and 12 kids FTR. I don't actually know a Jill. Me. I lick pussy like I'm the next one to go on Final Destination.